I don't even think I really need sleep. Just gotta get you to a little bit of practice, some tutorials. Yeah. I need to go. Where is my MSQ anyway? Well, the longer you keep me up, the longer I sleep, which means less practice time. I mean, you just go to bed when you think you want to, when you need it. If we practice, we do. If not, we don't. I don't care. This tournament is just for fun. How do I get my quests again? J for journal, right? Yeah. Do I not have a main story quest? Uh-oh. Where'd it go? I don't even know how to go back to Shadowbringer stuff. I forgot where it was. Which just some of this stuff's got to be somewhere. 30, no. It looks like I just got to queue up for a bunch of dungeons. Oh, here we go. Travelers of Novaros in search of Elphanon. I need to find the city of Morn. Cassard stands at the entrance of Mode Soak. Mode Soak, that's what we gotta look for, I guess. Red Sarai. And Ally saying Ocular. Oh yeah, we just got like a new main city that we were... The Burn, no. I don't remember. I don't even know how to get started and get back on track. I know we're like in some kind of dreamland, that's all. We're not dreamland, or so we're in some weird ass place, but I can't remember what it is. Is it this? The fringes? No. I have to have some kind of quest on me. I think Mord Sook is what I'm looking for. Vinny. How do I get to Mord Sook? MORDSOUQ. Or probably just fly out from an airship or something. Amarang. Where's Amarang? What's my home point set to? I don't even know. Nope, not that. Noveron? Okay, that helps. That's a start. Aha! Okay. Now where's my main story quest? That's where I gotta look for. These are all basic quests, so it's gotta be somewhere close to here. I think it's here. Crystarium was actually what I was looking for. Ah, there we go. I forgot there's a fucking button right at the top left of your screen that points you to the next main scenario quest. Alright. We found it. We did it. We found out how to progress. Alright, this is main story. I just skipped a whole bunch of shit. Jackie, you're awake. How was your nap? Morning. Do 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 do. Terrible? Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, to the red. Oh yeah, we got the birdies. Dance partner, me Chocobo. Let's go. Do do ba do. So what are your plans this morning, Jackie? You go to work real soon, or you got time to just chill out for a bit? My couch. So when it comes to side quests, I don't read them. I do like let the animation happen, but I don't read them. You just haven't been sleeping well? Do you have insomnia? Do you have a small case of insomnia, or is it just because you're sick? Chronic insomnia? Is there different cases of insomnia? Or different levels? I think I have a little bit of insomnia, but I don't know. which level I would consider I have. Top of the worst. I mean, I think mine is caused because I take uppers when I was younger, and I'll do it every once in a while now, but I've always been a night person. I stayed up at night all the time, so sleeping at night is really hard for me. I can sleep during the day way easier. What is that? What is what? Uppers? Like drugs that make you stay awake? I always like playing stuff or, you know, staying up and being productive. I never really liked sleeping that much. A little like nowadays I like sleeping a little bit more than I did when I was younger, but I always wanted to stay up and do stuff. I never wanted to just like lay in bed. Especially on my days off, I was like, I don't want to sleep my whole day away. I want to do stuff. Every once in a while it's nice to go in like coma and sleep like a whole day, but and I'll do that every once in a while, but I don't know. I just preferred staying awake and doing stuff. But now my body is kind of like more used to just staying awake. So if I try to sleep, I'm much better now though. I can like sleep whenever. But I just prefer to stay awake and do stuff. Northeast 322. I think I can't get this one. I couldn't figure out how. I think it's on top of this giant ass mountain. I'm like pretty sure. Yeah, it's up there somewhere. I don't know how to get up there yet. I think I gotta like do some more story stuff. Oops. Oops, why did I demount? I think I need to be queuing up for some dungeons too. I think I have a lot of side quests that involve dungeons. Trying to see if I have any more ether currents that I require. I might just like hang on to them. It'll actually be funny because you might actually catch up in the MSQ where you get the same side quests, and then I could just knock them out with you, Jackie. I'll just wait. Do 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 do. It'll be a while. Yeah, it's okay though. I still have a while on my MSQs though, so. This is side quest or main? I already forgot. I think this is still side quest stuff. Eventually, you might have to teach me how to do crafting stuff. Because I probably won't touch that stuff till I hit max. Oh, damn, there's a side quest way down here. We gotta convince Vinny to play. We can get like a full 4-man squad going. Just run around and level up together. How do I get closer? I jump on the boat? Oh, okay. That'll make things a little easier. Is it your farting clip? Profe told me today that I'm not allowed to feed you anything before the race. He doesn't want you gassed up again. But it's crazy. We have like 3 races going on tomorrow. We got ours at like 7:30. I don't know when the first one's going. I think Mega Geese plays at 8:30. Is there one before us? I think we have a busy day tomorrow. Are you calming anything? Because I probably wouldn't recommend it. That's right, she was there. You did that with the lady in the room, man. Four races? Jesus. 6, 7, 38. I'm not gonna be able to catch all of them. I'm probably not even gonna catch any of them except ours. I'll have to watch VODs later. Like Legend and Sony are playing, right? I'm curious about their race. I'm curious about Mega Geese. I'm not sure what the last one is. Trans, what up, man? How you doing? Welcome. I appreciate that follow, dude, from a couple nights ago. So Jackie, do you like read everything, or do you just do certain ones too? Because I can't imagine like how long it took you to get to 50 if you like read every quest. How long have you been playing anyway? The mount speed feels so slow when you're on the ground with these big mounts. I feel like I'm not moving anywhere. Only MSQs? Okay, yeah, so you're like the same as me. The ones with the pluses, I just like watch the character animations and try to guess what's going on based off their movements and stuff. I basically just make up their story. Uh-oh, attack. He followed me all the way here. You started in January when it went on sale after EW again? Oh, okay. Started like around my birthday probably then. I always feel like I started way too late. But I guess you can never be too late, huh? If anything, we have probably the best qualities of life starting now. I just feel behind all the time. Like a part of me wish I focused this a little bit more than World of Warcraft back in my like a couple of years ago. But I just had my friends just played WoW back then, so I feel like this game is fun solo, but I do get a little lonely sometimes. Or I just would prefer to play with somebody. Try to support the network where you can. Yeah, me too, man. There's a lot of people I've been like trying to support nowadays. I've met a lot of good friends on Twitch. It's tough to pop in everyone's stream and like support everybody. I think I've been doing pretty good so far though. Trying to give out my like share contribution to everyone that I appreciate. I gotta catch one of your streams sometime, Trans. When do you stream? The cam is so small. I could probably blow it up. Hang on. Floyd back. I got a friend request from this party. This free company I randomly joined for perks. I know nobody in this company. Let's see. Yeah, usually I'm bigger than the chat, so you can see, but I forgot what game I was playing that I had like smaller my box. I think it was for we were watching like E3 trailers or something, or Nintendo Direct, so I didn't want to be too big in front of the trailers. Cause we'll go watch some games announcements every once in a while. Nax finished MSQ twice. He's crazy, man. I don't know how he does it. Well, I'm sure the second time... Well, no, because even the second time, he was watching the cutscenes. I could imagine, like, not, skipping all the cutscenes the second time to fly through it. But he seems to, like, really enjoy watching it again. Everyone's told me if you level alts, you just, like, want to do, like, the Palace of Darkness or something, or Palace of the Dead. At least to start, and then do some other dungeon thing, but I haven't even got that far yet. I unlocked Palace of the Dead in the Heaven's Ward Tower thing, but I haven't even tried that one yet. $7 p.m. every day CST. I'll have to check you out. I'm not sure how far CST is, like how different CST is from EST. But on my days off, I usually stream like all day, but I've been trying to support some newer people that I've met. I've been having a lot of fun being a viewer for a while. It's always nice sometimes to take a seat. Just take the seat and become the viewer for a bit. It's always very different from being the streamer. I think I'm gonna get hit during this cutscene. Nope. Okay. I'm in Georgia, East Coast right now. I'm from New York, Buffalo though. But the winter drove me nuts, so I came south. That's how you learn what works and what not. Yeah, I mean, at the same time, I want to be really successful at streaming. and like maybe follow the meta, but like at the same time it's hard to follow the meta because it's like super saturated. I feel like you kind of have to play some off game in the distance. Like LTTP is pretty good. Final Fantasy 14, I feel like I've always had a hard time getting viewers playing this game because so many people play it. An hour behind. Oh, it's not that, that's not too bad. But I do like playing this game. And I always will try to start with like LTTP or a speed run or something, and then jump into variety. I don't know if I'd ever want to be like Asmongold, where like he has 1,000 people following him everywhere he goes and spoils everything and gives them stuff, but it would be cool to have the option to be able to just recruit anyone for any kind of dungeons when you get those quests and stuff at any time. Don't want to be huge, but I want to be like, you know, just have the people around for if I need the help. He made his Lilsman character before I started playing, so all the way through in 6 weeks. Dang. I've definitely been playing way more than 6 weeks. Vinny, how many videos do we have of this game? And I've definitely played a little bit off stream too. And when I play for like 8 hours plus at a time when I play this game. 17 videos, that's it. I feel like I've done a lot more content with that. Maybe well, you know what? I think I played a lot off stream. Maybe, I don't know. Can't remember. I think I started this character streaming wise at like level 30, maybe. I don't think I started from the very beginning when I started streaming this one. Definitely getting hacked when I first played this game didn't help me though. It was the same thing with Guild Wars 2. I played the shit out of it on release date for like 2 weeks, got hacked. I couldn't get my account back because they just didn't believe me that it was mine. Even though my like credit card information was like correct and everything, they just like they said there was too much suspicious. I couldn't figure out if it was actually me or not. I'm just like, why? Guild Wars 2 was worse though because I hit max level in the first week. And I was doing max level content already. I did so much stuff in Guild Wars 2 when that game first came out. Getting hacked in that one sucked. Never went back. I do like that they do the 2-key authenticator now, 2-factor. I grabbed that for World of Warcraft like as soon as that shit came out. You want to beat the biggest, toughest person in the game by myself? I do that for like Dark Souls and stuff. I don't get help in Dark Souls. I don't want that shit. But like this game, you need to have party members. I think they for the MSQ though, they've been better about you being able to solo most of the stuff. Well, she seemed like she was mad at him for something, and then now it's fixed. I don't know what's going on, but I just want my ether current. So far, a lot of like the scenery around here is like kind of dead. Let's go with, I think I just want crit or something. I could just get for money. But I've been doing this. I've been getting the food because you get EXP too. Let's just do, I guess, direct hit and health, I guess. Do you for ESO and Fallout 76 when I got into it and beat them down? I never tried Elder Scrolls Online. I like Elder Scroll games, but I never tried the online one. I don't know why. I've always had like either chose Final Fantasy or World of Warcraft over it. It just seemed like the communities were better, the gameplay was a little bit more fun to me. And then Fallout 76, yeah, I don't know. I heard really bad things about that game when it first came out. I heard a lot got fixed, but I never went to that one either. Shooters aren't really my thing though. Destiny 2, I love Destiny. I just hate the third-party like invite system. You have to go to like you have to use like other websites to recruit party members for the raids and that. The furthest I've gotten in Destiny is Nightmares. I would do strikes and nightmares, but I wouldn't really go past that. And I'd get like pretty fucking geared. The only thing that was better for Destiny 2 is that like at least you had the Blizzard app to kind of recruit people. It was a little better, but I still didn't really use it too much. You have to like friend everybody you could find in that game just to have some kind of roster of people to play with. I was curious about that. What's the other one that's like Destiny? I forgot the name of it. But you get like superpowers and shit. I want to say it starts with the S, but I can't remember the name of it. Vinny, do you remember that game that I played the demo of? That was like that? And Brad, that was when I was playing with Brad and them. Oh yeah, these girls. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for folks at our door. What was the game that was like Destiny? It was a shooter, and you could choose like out of 4 classes at the demo. It was like a pyro guy, a tank guy, a rogue that teleported. I forgot the name of that one. We've welcomed the peddler who made pearls from a plum, and now we've placed the painter of a plum. So come along and don't be slow. It's time to let your colors show. This is Team Rocket right here. Borderlands? Not Borderlands. Borderlands is fun. I want to say it's... fuck. I probably can look it up real fast in Steam. Let me see. I probably still have the demo downloaded actually. Not Division. Division was meh. Legion Tower Defense 2? No. It was a shooter. Too many games. It was like you became a superhuman, right? You remember we were walking through and you're like fighting dinosaurs, and then like the land starts going into chaos, and then you get captured, and then you become badass with the waves and the land going all crazy. And I chose to be like a DPS fire dude. I swear it starts with the S. Let's go Destiny, and I'll probably show like similar games. I played it with Brad for a little bit. It's not gonna show up. I swore it was like, not super something, but... I'm just gonna type in shooter RPG and see what I get. Something like the, not Outer Worlds, but was it something Outriders? That's what it was called. Outriders. This game was actually really fun, but I didn't play anything past the demo. It's already got DLC and stuff. Well, that was a fast demo. $100% on the YouTube. I don't know if we were allowed to put it on YouTube because it was the demo. It was alpha, remember? I don't even think it was beta yet, but it came out like a month later. Endgame 2.0. But this is very Destiny-like, but a little bit faster pace. I thought anyway. $60 to play, but free DLC. It's not bad. Or DLC is $7. Never mind. But yeah, that game was fun. I should have played more of that. Oh, I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around in these. What proof you have for your prowess. Any masterpieces on your person? Sadly not. Everything I paint is soon sold. Such is the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will note that it has seen no small amount of service. I have so many games to play, Vinny, it's not even funny. Flecks of paint, both old and new, a tool much loved and much used. Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well, come with us and we'll put those talents to test. We'll get to it. And who is the hanger on? Well, Witcher or Parasite? After the tournament, there'll be definitely more variety going on. Why is this my assistant? She who's on falling support allows my art to flourish. I will go with her or not at all. Parasite, then, we shall leave her fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not a whit to us. And having filled our last vacant space, we retire to Yulmore's sweet embrace. Oh, mercy me, the meow. We almost took our leave without leaving a loving token. We must empty the sacks here. We make our way back. So yeah, these guys work for some dude I remember, yeah. Or were we like suspicious because they were being nice and giving out handouts or something? Or like, we were like, the people were too happy about their leader or something. We're like, what the fuck's going on around here?
Redemption is beyond us.
It's kind of coming back to me now from the last time we played this.
The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place. Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming
Strip club, fuck yeah. Maybe we can get Cloud in here. Play the little mini game. Yulmore. I know Alphino was like trying to get in here pretty bad to learn some stuff.
Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
We'll get to it. Yeah, we'll get to it eventually. Like I said, when the tournament over, I'm down to probably just play like one or Seed every time I stream maybe. And just like switch over to variety. Just to kind of like stay fresh without CP just in case I want to do something with it later. Welcome, welcome to the city of final pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No? Not even a single tear? Moving right along then. Our first task is to register you as residents. You know, make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way, so you just need to put on your happy faces and head through to Joyous Hall. The Bureau of Immigration is in the first room on the left side of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Oh, and pay no mind to those folk around the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gatetown, they have earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow men, then by all means take your time. But by waste another moment, go enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise. Oh yeah, they select people to come live in these gates, and not everyone can live, or a lot of people are living some poor-ass lives outside of these gates. The Bureau of Immigration, was it? I suppose we had better show ourselves willing for the first time being. Do I need to accumulate? Yeah, I need to attune. That's what I meant to say. Not accumulate. Alright. Big ass door, but only the bottom right side of the door opens. I love doors like this. I never understood why people have to have such big doors where only like the littlest part of the door opens. Welcome to Yulmore, our fortunate friends. May I have your names? I am Elfino, an artist, and this is Cosmos, my assistant. Ah, yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Now, the citizens of Yulmore are divided into two classes. There are free and who are blessed with the favor of Lord Valthree, and the bonded, who work in the employ of the free. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duty is to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen. In your case, painting pretty pictures. Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free or accept work as a general laborer. Oh, I think the other person that got into here became a cook. I think that's how he got accepted. You gotta have like something to contribute. I see, and might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons actually, Chai Nuz and Dula Chai, a mistel couple whom most refer to as the Chaias. Is it Chai or Kai? I don't even know. The big bit opens when you need to let your dinosaurs in. Probably. Your mounts, your big ass mounts. They are both gentle souls, but I would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment, please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. All in order. These are your registration documents. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once you've been stamped, you'll officially be Yulmorian citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise. Patron. Oh, patrons. Patron. What was I saying? Patron? Was I saying it like that before? Patron. Welcome to the Bureau of Registration. Papers, please. Here are my papers. What have we here? Elfino artist, Cosmos artist assistant, to be employed in the service of Lord Chai Nuz and Lady Dulia Chai. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Your registration is hereby approved. I think it is best that we deliver you to the Chai residence before... Sniff. Oh dear. Uh-oh. You smell hideous. That's not nice. Did you crawl here from a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and the musk of some unwashed beast. Jesus Christ. Proceed directly to the delivery next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away that stench, you'll want to splash yourselves with this perfume liberally. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Kai residence. Cornin, and guard by the stairs will give you directions. I stink, yep. We skipped showers. I hadn't realized we were so aromatic. We get separate showers, right? We can't share with Alphino. That's weird. Oh snap! Shower scene. Let's go. We definitely picked the right the right sex. You rinse yourself clean in the stream of water. Dang it. We got the censored shower. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, I thought he's pretty close. Is that a dude? Oh shit, the showers are both sexes use the same room, I guess. That's weird. Apply the sweet perfume. Okay. That dude probably peaked. I don't blame him though. You apply the perfume is directed and delicate scent of roses fills the air. Roses, eh? I've always been more of like a lavender person. I like lavender. Oh, you showered and dressed already, have you? It is not, that is to say, it seems rather exposed for one's ablutions, does it not? Hurry up and shower, stinky. Fine, just a quick rinse then. Even Alphino doesn't like showers. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smells of the road have been successfully expunged. Shall we go and present ourselves to our new patrons then? Patrons. Patrons! I can't say it, sorry. I see the word and I just say patrons right away. You're looking to present yourselves in the chais, are you? Let me explain how the city is laid out then. Imagine 3 layers, one on top or the other, on another. This layer is called the buttress. Above us is the understory where the military has its headquarters, and above that, you've got the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Yulmore spend their days. So if you want to find your new patrons, you'll need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs, then look for the Grand Dame's parlor. They'll be in there like as not. Why don't you just hand us a map? Dash. So many stairs. Oh crap, there's an Ethernet shard I missed. I'll get it later. I don't feel like walking back down. Sprint. I don't have any more dashes. Is X the jump button for controller? Or no? Or do you play on Xbox? No? I forgot what the jump button was on controller. I played controller for like the smallest bit, and I just plugged my keyboard and mouse into the PlayStation. I was like, nah, never mind. Triangle? That's such a weird button. That is not the voice pitch I expected from this.
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
Ah, you must be the new,
Oh, goodness me. What an adorable boy. That silken hair, those pearly cheeks. Oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers. I
Elf, about to get himself a nice BBW.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Yulmore.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
Your assistant? I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
I
Family in all but name, my lord.
I've always been more of a PlayStation dude, more than Xbox.
Each other through life's many challenges. Resolve to prevail together or not at all.
Even like back when like 360 was like really good, people like 360. I had a 360, but I still play my PS3 way more. I just like the controller layout of PlayStation way better. I don't like my sticks being like one below, one up. Both of them being in the middle is like more comfortable for me.
Of all people, 'tis she who best understands my work. With her unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations. Once the picture has begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than her being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city she has so longed to see?
So I hate Nintendo? No, actually my my one controller for my Wii plugs into the Wiimote and it has the two sticks right in the middle. I don't have a Pro. I guess I had the Pro for Mario Maker, but I use D-pad, not stick.
I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on her behalf.
Oh, did you ever hear of such devotion? Of course your assistant must have her wish. She shall be free to roam to her heart's content.
Oh, you bought the light? Do you like it? I still have the original. I feel like I don't play my Switch like undocked that much. The light isn't really worth it for me.
Isn't that right, darling?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, dearest. Quite right.
So what does Elfino? What can Elfino paint? I've never seen the dude paint before. Also, I have this thing for my Switch. Let me see if I can. I have this thing. So this is called an 8-bito brick. It plugs in, and you can use any Bluetooth controller. So I use this, and I play my Switch with a PlayStation controller. So that's what I do. Me and Fowl hook up every piece of devices to our consoles. What's it called? It's called 8-bito. I forgot the actual name of the thing. I think it's just called an 8-bit. I think if you type in 8-bito USB, that's the first thing that pops up. Yeah, I think it's just wireless adapter. Yeah, Bluetooth wireless adapter. That's all it is. I think I got it for like $19.99 or something like that. Time to get up. White oak foot gear coffin. Okay, so we can get like boots. Oops. I would appreciate, of course, if you could share any discoveries with me. In turn, we should both learn as much as possible about our new place of residence. I thought as your assistant, like we were supposed to like always do things together, but I guess you can just talk to them and I'll go look around. Oh, hello there. A fresh register, are we? You seem a little lost. Just a bit. Well, it's lovely to make your acquaintance. Speaking of acquaintances, you wouldn't happen to have run into my attendant on your wanderings, would you? Big, strong lad, long hair, tied back. He was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realized I dropped my handkerchief. And now I've been waiting here all alone while he's been off searching for it. I'm not terribly fond of being alone. If you do see him, I would be obliged if you could pass on this message. Forget the silly handkerchief and return to my side at once. I mean, you probably have like 1,000. I was a chick and I was kind of like reading kind of more like a dude here. So I need to find a big dude looking for a handkerchief. Search for the art attendant. How do you go back down the stairs? No, I don't think so. There he is. What the fuck? Where are you? How did you get there looking for a handkerchief? Wicked White, that was too close. Thank you, friend. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief, you see? The wind must have blown it over edge, but luckily it caught on something. I thought if I could just stretch out far enough. You risk your life to save a scrap of cloth. You must think highly of your mistress. Let's go with that one. It's not just a scrap of cloth. Not if it belongs to her. I would risk my life and more to spare my mistress about a single moment of sadness. When I first came to Yulmore, I thought only of improving my lot in life. But there was so much more to this city than wealth and plenty. There is no war here, no conflict. The residents all treat each other with warmth and respect. My mistress has been ever so kind to me, and I think of no other place in Calusia where I could possibly be happier. Sorry, I might have gotten carried away. I find it hard to stop when I start counting my blessings these days. Please, you should come with me to meet my lady. Once she hears of your deed, you'll be witness to her generosity firsthand. What? Lonely, you say? Curse my clumsy feet. I must return to her immediately. You're the mistress. I know, I was just thinking that. Every time I read that, now I just think of you. I'm like, oh. That was Knack looking for your handkerchief. Almost killed himself. My attendant told me everything. I am so very grateful you were there to offer your assistance. You seem like a dedicated patron. You value him highly then. Let's do that one. As if he were a member of my own family, I could not live the wonderful life I lead without him. We free citizens owe the bonded our unending gratitude. Mayhap in other society our different standing would breed prejudice or resentment, but in Yulmore a most glorious measure is in place to avert such unpleasantness. Part of that measure requires that the free surrender their fortunes. Upon registration, all of our property, financial, intellectual, or otherwise, is given over to the city. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds and commodities to live a life of pampered luxury. Being liberated from the concern of earning coin has almost miraculous effect on people's outlook. There are no rivals to compete against, only fellow residents with whom to enjoy our tranquil existence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must see that the markets have to offer as a reward for your return of my handkerchief. Oh, and I had not forgotten you, of course, our courageous messenger turned rescuer. This place is definitely weird, but yeah. I guess you just live a nice life here, and there's no catches. No catch. So far, anyway. Just getting your ass to be able to move in to this place is really hard, I guess. All this talk of relying on the bonded, and I haven't given a thought as to what your duties might be. I hope I haven't interrupted your work unduly. A tour of the city, is it? Then you really must visit the Beehive. It's always buzzing with activity. Local humor. Uh-oh, the Beehive. It is Final Fantasy VII. Anyway, a lady by the name of Tista Bai usually has her seat near the entrance. She will gladly speak with you on any number of topics, assuming you find yourself on her good side. Vinny, are you still here? Do you remember the beehive from Final Fantasy VII? Or you look through the peek holes and there's like drunk dudes trying to catch little the women dressed as bees with bug nets and stuff. It was pretty funny. Fuck the beehive. It was hilarious. I loved it. Permitted the term fuck. Where did auto mod come from? We never used that. Oh shit, we better be dancing. We're gonna dance, aren't we? Welcome to the beehive, my little drone seeking the sting of excitement to liven up your day. I can tell at glance when you folk are new to our happy colony. It's the nervous fluttering you see. Always gives them away. Why don't we play some cards to set your ease, eh? A quick game of high or low. It's simple matters. Guess if it's bigger or lower. If you win, I'll grant you a single favor within reason, of course, Cindy. Oh god. Usually these games are rigged. Just like Final Fantasy VII when we had to flip the coin and it was a lose every time. Alright, here we go. Let's play. Alright, Vinny, you get to play this. I'll let you play, okay? 3 cards for you, 3 cards for me. You flip one of yours over and I flip 2 of mine. The beehive is a lot of fun. Now, what's your call? Will your total be higher or lower? So she's got an 8 and we have a 9 already. Or, not an 8. 2, 4, 7. She got 10 and I got 9. What do you think, Vinny? High or low? What does each one mean? It's the number of roses. You gotta have the most number. Just think of it as like actual playing cards. So this is a 9. This is a 7. With plus 3. She got 10 so far. We have to... You think we're gonna have a higher hand or a lower hand? Higher? I think I agree too. Let's go. You're going with high then, right? Let's see what we got. Uh-oh. Oh, she got a 1. We definitely have a high. Is it tied? 7, 10, 11. Oh, no, not even close. Congratulations, you guessed what's right. Usually I concede after that at this point, but what do you say, a rematch? One more win and we'll talk more about the favor. Oh, you gotta play again, Vinny. She's gonna cheat at some point. And then she's gonna say, never mind, the favor is off. Because you didn't win every single one. Alright, we got the 7. She got a 9 so far. So 7 to a 9. Lower? Really? You think so? Even though she got a 1? Alright, I trust you. Oh, it all depends if this is crap. Wow, good job, Vinny. Apparently you're the master. Look at that. I think you've got a knack for this, newcomer. Congratulations. Victory is yours as I promised. Come whisper in my ear then, and don't be shy. Tell Autista what she can do for you. Ooh, Vinny, what are you going to tell her to do? That's all. How delightfully wholesome. But if knowledge is all you want, then that is all you shall have. You need an hour. I think you could have gotten a room, man. But we went for knowledge. In my humble estimation, the most wondrous thing about this town is how safe we are from the Sin Eaters. They say Lord Vothri was born with the power to command them, which means no Umorian need ever raise a weapon in defense of the city. Was that the kind of thing you wish to know? If your itch still needs scratching, you might get a few words out of a thorn over there. There's not that Mary Sot likes more than the sound of his own voice. Sasha Ray. You know, for like this place, they dress pretty good. They're not like sluts. They're like wearing dresses and stuff. It's pretty good. What's that? New to Illinois, you say? Gaha. Only just arrived and already you're looking to peel away the layers of mystery. Oh, I am all for chatting, but you need to slow down and enjoy life, my friend. I tell you what, you hop on that stage and give us a dance first, and then we can have a little... Wait. I have to be the one to dance? Oh, I guess... well, I am a dancer, so this makes sense. This should work out pretty good, actually. We've trained our whole life for this moment. Do I have to backslash dance? Yeah, I do. On the question mark stage. Ah, shit. The camera was being weird. Oops. That's the way. Dance like there's no tomorrow. Do I gotta do it again? No, we're good. Okay. Where's my money? I danced. Now that was a show. You're welcome to claim her up on the stage anytime you like. So what was it you wanted to ask me? Yeah, something about our fair city. Well, I can tell you it wasn't always so peaceful as it is today. The Yomorian army may be the very essence of military might, but even our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the Sin Eaters. Things changed for us. Oh, around 20 years ago, now then the old ruler's son came to power. He's got his way with the Eaters, you see, turns them docile as house cats. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say they become something of an ally to Yulmore, no longer an enemy to be feared. And yet elsewhere, there are still fools who insist on fighting their losing battles. Pah, a toast to Lord Volthree. You gain the primary sense of the city. The Kais in Elfino will be expecting your return. Alright, time to go. Oh, you returned from our jaunt around the cities so soon. Where's Elfino? You haven't hurried back. Young Elfino has set to put brush to canvas. Ooh. One cannot rush good art. I'm told our good artists, apparently. Ah, finally. He changed his clothes back. I put together an ensemble out of the garments you chose. Is this satisfactory? Oh, goodness gracious me, that last outfit was precious, but this makes you look positively dashing. You truly are a handsome boy. However, am I to decide what happened to the painting? I don't recall this part of the artistic process. Exactly. The lad is an artist, dearest, not a dress-up doll. It's about time we set him to work for the reason we called him here. Must we? I do love a good painting, but I thought since we were enjoying ourselves so thoroughly. Well, that is to say, as long as you... just make sure you give the lad time to prepare. You know who will be upset if he's not ready to paint at a moment's notice. Whatever you say, darling, so shall we pick out some jewelry next? She got a tail. She is Super Saiyan. Lady Kai has ever particular sense of beauty, and apparently that extends to how I should dress while as painting. But this obsession of hers works in our favor. The time I spend indulging these distractions is time you can use to continue your explorations. For this excursion, I'd like you to delve into the layer below us and sniff about the military headquarters. I'm sure the understory has its own tale to tell. Alright. Back down the stairs. Once I figure out how. I need to grab the shard here. I didn't realize how long it takes for my dashes to like come back. Well, what time are you trying to be up tomorrow, Vinny? Or today, rather. Midday? Well, then you might, let's see, it's... If you're saying like, maybe like 1 or 2 o'clock, you might want to go to bed in like, at least an hour or two. I can't say that I'll be going to bed at that time, but I would probably recommend that. At least. You're the one of the bonded, aren't you? Like me? Please, I need your help. My throat, I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but it's not getting any better. If my patron thinks I'm no use to him, then I need to sneak out of the derelicts and describe my condition to Thoric. Here's a list of symptoms and a hunk of meal to pay for his medicines. Please, I have no one else to turn to. I guess they can't wait for them to heal up. They just dump them off on the spot if they get sick or something. That sucks. You can't get sick living in this place. Can I teleport here? I don't think I got that place yet. I need to go all the way. How do I even get here? Over here somewhere. I need to go downstairs, back downstairs. Okay. Can I jump? Nope. Well, I guess I gotta go upstairs to go downstairs. That's what it looks like. Is that an elevator? Please say it's an elevator. Nope. It's just a trap room in the middle of the thing. I mean, this part looks like a fucking prison. You missed this game, Vinny? Yeah, but you usually get pretty excited when I play this. Is it the storyline that you really enjoy in this, or? 'Cause I know you're not really a fan of the combat. I live here with you while your boys are away, so you are going to have to stream for hours yet again. I'm okay with that. I can't stream super long on work days, but I could at least get like 4 hours a day. Your boys are the reason why I don't stream sometimes too, though. I just like want to watch sometimes. It's hard to stream and like want to watch them. Gameplay sucks, story's good. I like the gameplay. It's puzzly. Need medicines, tonics, potions. A cure for an ailing voice, is it? No, medicine will cure this. Methinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. It must be cut out. Oh shit. Excised, and even then the voice may never heal completely. Gotta cut out a lump in her throat? Poor little songbird, they will kick her from the nest, I wonder. Or simply silence her chirps. Well, that's not good. I don't trust this guy. Your face, you didn't know? Of the many hopefuls who enter the city, very few are ever seen to leave, even as corpses. Oh, you might see one or two fortunate fools hurled from the balconies, but the rest, gone. A town of nightmares it is, not for the ship's rat, oh no. I'm content to scurry around down here and nibble on the crumbs which fall from the table. This consolation is over. You have my verdict and I have my meal. Good day. What a dick. So because he's a doctor, he gets to stay, right? That's his thing. Vinny isn't a fan of like complicated like strategies and gameplay. He just wants to like, go in and be able to just do what he pleases and win. But I mean, I don't blame him because like that's kind of like how games are now anyway. So he's growing up with these games that like are such easy. Have the option for the easy mode. Cool, I got them all. I'm not a fan of like participation rewards, right? If you do bad or if you lose, you should not be rewarded. You should have to try and prove yourself, I think. I feel like you don't learn anything if you get rewarded for doing bad. You want to have fun. Yeah, but it should come with some skill. That's what games are meant for. I guess I understand. Where am I going? I need to go back inside the building. Can I just teleport now, or do I need to be... I think I need to be at an ether. There's one upstairs. Can I just teleport upstairs? What? I clicked on it. It didn't let me attune to it. I mean, I still don't understand you, Vinny, because like you say you want to play games on easy, but everything you play on LTTP, even though you hate the game, you choose a difficulty mode like half the time. I'm gonna play with Enemizer Boss Shovel. I'm gonna play with Link dies when everyone else dies. Like what? It make no sense. Enemizer makes the game easier. I feel like that works both ways. Sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's harder. But when it's harder than vanilla, like it's really rough sometimes. I need to go upstairs even further, I think. Right? Or no, it says downstairs. Are you sure, game? I just came from downstairs and I didn't see the quest marker. I hate walking everywhere. I need a mount. They need indoor mounts. Just give me like, I don't know. Give me a chocobo with like a tie on it or something. So he's presentable indoors. I'm so confused. This quest had a down arrow on it. Now it's got a understory. I'm just gonna use the ether. Which one was it now? Mainstay. What the fuck? I was just here. Oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah, she's in the cage. I'm so stupid. She's in here, I think. Did you get my medicine? So that's it? What am I to do if I can't sing? Ah, there you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend. Oh, generous sir, have mercy. I've done all I can, but even the apothecary said... That's not a good sign. So you've been suffering all this time. I am sorry, my pet. I hadn't realized your affliction was this grave, but you needn't fret. I will not reward your hours of trilling by casting you out into the street. You are too kind, sir. But what use am I if I cannot sing? I fear the day I become more burden to you than treasure. Then I shall have a word with Lord Falthree and arrange for your ascension. In that paradise where resides neither pain nor illness, will your song ring out clearly once again? Or mayhap you think it is a step too far? No, you would do that for me? Of course, why? I would almost wish to hasten my own ascension, knowing your blessed instrument was waiting there to greet me. Ascension. Sounds too good to be true, right? I do kind of think that too, but I am curious what the ascension is. It's definitely overwhelming, I think is the term. There is a lot that this game throws at you, and half of it is not very good at explaining. You just kind of like have to like figure it out by doing and testing. You must be a new arrival. Allow me to explain. Or you just need a guide or someone to tell you. Because a lot of it, like I said, it's just like a guessing game. You're just like, what is this even for? I think they were better as like if you were playing since the beginning of the like Realm Reborn. They think the tutorials were a bit better, and as you progressed, the tutorials progressed with you. But I feel like they kind of stopped that. Now they like give you all the tutorials at the current expansion, and you kind of just like screwed in the beginning. As I know, the Sin Eaters exist to devour the sinful, but almost do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent and shepherd them unto celestial paradise. It is through Lord Valthree that we learned this truth. It is through Lord Valthree's grace that the free people of Yulmore are destined to embrace salvation. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment, until, at last, we are called out to our final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within that host, should their patrons deem them worthy. Lord Valthree truly is a great man, isn't he? Now, if you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for the compassion you have shown my precious Canary. There's a lot of YouTube videos that help, and of course, I have a knack to help. He was never around to the LTP. Yep. I've been finding time to get away from LTTP. Refuses to play. I played a lot of it. You just haven't wanted to play. And then therefore I quit because I was by myself. Excuses. I definitely am more motivated to play when you watch, at least. Of According to the message engraved in the base, special permission is required to use this etherite. Oh, of course. You need special permission. They just want me to walk everywhere. Until I'm about to leave the zone, then they'll let me attune to it when I don't need to come back here anymore. That's how it works. Hey, he can paint. He's good. Damn. If it was a one-time payment, maybe. Tis good to see you back. You were taking so long. I began to worry something had happened. I've begun sketching an outline for the portrait, but nay, the Kais appear otherwise occupied. Will you share what you your investigations have gleaned us far? That doesn't look like an outline. That looks pretty like you got shades and everything. So Lord Vothry boasts some manner of influence over the Sin Eaters, does he? That would explain the reverence in which he is held by the Sinistery. As for this ascension business, I cannot help but be put in mind of that apothecary and his ominous remarks. If many folks have entered the city over the years, then where do they go? I take my eye off you for one moment, and you're chattering away with that assistant of yours. Am I to assume the outline is done then? What in the blazes? I liked that, like, he did a cat stance. He was like... Very kitty. It's so unflattering. Explain yourself, Alphino. What? What do you mean unflattering? Where's the artistic interpretation? It should invoke images of affluence and nobility and overwhelm the viewer with its boundless beauty. I thought these hosts were supposed to be super nice. You could play up to level 60 with no sub, you believe. Oh, really? You could? I didn't know that. You lose out on perks though, right? Like, can you like not social interact or something if you don't buy the game? Lord Kai, you stated that this portrait was to commemorate your anniversary, yours being a joyous union. I seem to me that a realistic portrayal. Realistic? I don't want realism, I want perfection. A spectacle to slacken jaws and weaken knees to make people cry out in amazement. Now fetch a blank canvas and... Jesus Christ. Oh. I say, did that come from above? We need to beat that guy up. He's being a jerk. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A tale to make your quiver and your noble blood freeze. There was a villain on the loose, set to ruin our fair city. But our Lord has got him now, and his fate will not be pretty. Yes, the hammer of justice is poised to come crashing down, and one and all who watch it all fall are invited to join his lordship in the offer. Malcontent? How dreadful. Malcontent? Malcontent? Is that what it is? And this man is to face sentencing? That's right. In fact, if you're curious, it might be worth you going along for the experience. The offer they mentioned is part of the Emergent, the level above us where Lord Vothry resides. Ordinarily, you would be barred from entering, but it seems they'll be opening its doors for the next little while. The Crown Lift will take you up there. We better not dawdle then. I feel like we're gonna jump in the middle of this, like something has got to go down to an innocent man. Big boy. Join the crowd up there. Yes. Alright, movie time? Do I have any more coffee left? Oh, I do have coffee left.
That's him. That's Vothry.
He looks evil. Looks like you got a fucking baby face too. Looks like a little baby. Just a fat baby.
He's attended by sin eaters. But how does he keep them from attacking?
Mercy! Mercy!
It's attended by hot sin eaters.
By the 12.
Oh shit.
Kaishia, what happened to you?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
How do you have that small of a head but that big of a body?
What is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
And how many chins does this man have?
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished. And this man is guilty of fraud. He came to us, claiming to be a man of business. Yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but.
That's another chin. Yeah, probably. His hand is definitely bigger than your face, than his face, for sure. But I feel like, you know, when if you told him to do that, you know, what is it if your hand is bigger than your face, you have cancer or something like that, that people used to try and tell you, and then they punch you in the face? I feel like he definitely would not feel that punch. Oh my god, his feet! It's like a prank people used to do in school, at least in our school.
Take on a blight upon our society.
They used to go, like, people in my school used to say, if your hand is bigger than your face, you have cancer or something stupid like that. So then people would go to try to see if their hand was bigger than their face, and then they would punch their hand right in their face. Not like super hard, but it did enough to make them like what the fuck, man. Yeah, I don't know. School is fucking messed up. Maybe it's America that's messed up.
I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony. And the temerity to weep. Please, my lord. Anything but that. What then is a man of mercy to do?
It's all on you. I never did it.
To show his contrition.
Someone did it to me and I was pissed. It's like, what the fuck?
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Why would you fall for it? I had no idea. I was a very naive kid.
For society. But they must be fed with ether. Living ether. So, I demanded an offering of flesh. Carved by his own hand, from his own hide. And still, he could not do as I asked.
Like, I didn't believe I had cancer, regardless either way. But the guy said, "Put your hand in your face." I'm like, okay. And then he fucking punched me. I was like, what the fuck?
Wholly unsatisfactory performance.
Tis true that Kaishia won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise.
Did you ever get your hand spit in? I feel like that just my school was fucked up. Like some people, there was people that used to do another prank, and they would say they could tell your life story by looking at the veins in your hand or your hand marks or whatever, and then they would say, hey, you're gonna live to be this old, you're gonna have a wife, you're gonna have a house, and then you're also gonna have a swimming pool in the backyard. But as they're saying the swimming pool part, they spit in your hand and go, there you go, that's where the pool is. It's disgusting.
That you would cast him out, I could almost accept. But to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life, is this truly the way of Yulmore?
Kids are gross, yeah. This wasn't like Friends. This was just my school.
Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours?
I was a mute in school, but I don't know. I somehow managed to get a ton of friends. But yeah, there was a lot of stupid shit that happened too. Like I never got in a fight or anything. I never really had to. I got along with most people.
The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear.
Oops, fuck. Double tapped.
Am I alone the voice of justice? And any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
I want to see this guy stand. Like, how the fuck? He's got like hoofs. His feet are so small.
And people call this paradise.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Painting.
An artiste! Then you shall paint a picture for me of Yulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence. Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
Let me at him.
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could.
That mirror wouldn't even last long. It'd break into a million pieces ASAP.
Can you walk?
Did that little worm just insult me?
Dude, it's fucking Jabba the Hutt on this fucking.
I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! And tear out their hearts!
Guy is throwing a huge tantrum. It's been a year for what? Are you ready? Forgive me, in my anger, I seem to have marched us back outside again, though it probably best we leave the island altogether. I believe we've worn out our welcome in Yulmore. Dragon Quest XI. What, DLC? I'm gonna have to refund that though, because I really want to play Strangers of Paradise first. I'll play 11 after that. That'll be the next variety, okay? You can leave it redeemed and we'll remember it, but I definitely want to do Stranger of Paradise first. In any case, I've seen enough of the world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that our battle against the Sin Eaters will find few allies in Clusia. I will accompany you back to Christian. We need to regroup and think on our strategy anew. Am I gonna... Do you want me just to do DLC or do the whole game over again? If I do it over again, I'm gonna be playing like the pixel graphics. I'm not gonna do the 3D. Yeah, 2D mode, because that would be like a pretty new experience. It probably won't be as interesting because you're probably not gonna get like cutscenes or anything. Like not as like movies. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I think it'd be fun. I have done you a grave disservice. You wanna? So do you wanna? You wanna spend your points after I finish Strangers, or do you wanna just do it now? All right. You were hungry and desperate, and I offered you a solution without once considering the risks inherent in you accepting it. If I had but known the price you would be made to pay. You gave me everything I needed to make your idea work. It was me who made a mess of things, not you. But even after all the trouble I caused, you still stepped in and saved me, and now Lord Valthry wants us all dead. Why not come back with us to Christerium? I am certain we can find work for you there if you are willing. No, that would just be me leaning on your kindness again. I need to do some thinking, learn how to stand on my own 2 feet. Very well, but you must promise you'll be careful. The Ulmorians may yet come looking for us. I'll keep my head down, don't worry, and you take care too. Give me the chance to repay what you've done for me. Elfino. Oh. Lord and Lady Kai. What in the blazes did you do? They have the entire city looking for you. I took a peek at your unfinished portrait, Elfino. Now I've had many a beautiful and striking picture painted for me, but there was something about your work. It was as if you had caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas. It was bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I will speak with Lord Valthry and vouch for your character. I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings. I am sorry, Lady Kai. There are more important matters to which I must attend. More important? What could be more important than enjoying the days we have left to us to the fullest? Pray press me no further. We are leaving, but I will not presume to take the garments you were so kind to procure for me. One moment. I wouldn't hear of it. Keep the clothes, you silly boy. I insist. And I shall make arrangements so that you can pass through the gate without causing a stir. I expect you to come and visit. I will return, I promise you that. The outrage I witnessed must not go unanswered. The next time we meet, I shall be better prepared to confront the corruption which hides behind the glittering facade. She's a nice lady. I liked her. The dude, I still don't know if he even really cared about us, but... We've gained half a level so far. It's actually not too bad. It didn't take that long. Am I close to any ether currents? I want to be able to fly. Thank you, my friend, for staying at my side through this whole sordid endeavor. While it's not quite the joyous outcome I had hoped for, our efforts have nevertheless answered a great many questions. Suffice it to say, our plans for saving the first are unlikely to involve the aid of Lord Valthry and his subjects. Come, we must speak with the Exarch and chart a new course. This is far from over. How many total points do you have now, Vinny? Anyway, I'm curious. Oh, okay. How did you get to million like so quick, but yet now it's not? I feel like you're not moving as much, or at least, oh, you got 150,000, but you stopped streaming. I didn't stop streaming. I just been a little busy. And then next week, also, I gotta work an extra day because my roommate's on vacation, and the other dude that covers isn't gonna be there either, so I gotta work 5 days next week, so I'm only gonna have a 2-day weekend. It's good to be back amongst friends, not to mention my dear sister. I have not seen her for some time, but I gather she is as keen to press on with our plans as I am. And you've seen quite a lot of the first yourself now, more than enough to appreciate the scale of the obstacles we face. Let us lay our discoveries before the Exarch and discuss what must be done. You're in less now? I mean, you haven't... Oh, you're in less points, you mean, yeah. I mean, we'll stream more. Now that people are, like, taking smaller breaks. So you said Iron's taking, like, a 2-day break. A lot of people aren't streaming as much because the tournament's going on. They're just waiting for their matches to go. And then Knack and Foul are on vacation, so... I'll probably be streaming a lot more myself, actually.
Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Better is not the word I would use. Some lads may have expected the survivors to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Vinny's got tofu emotes too. We all have them. Do I still have mine, or did mine expire? I think mine expired, actually.
Well, imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you.
Yep. I basically traded tofu for laser belch. I don't have tofu emotes no more. Someone gave you a 1-year tofu sub. How does that work? How much money is that anyway? I don't even know. I didn't know that was an option to do that. I feel like someone was trying to do that for themselves, and they probably gave it to you by accident. They probably regret that decision. Did they ask you? You're like, hey man, can you refund that? That was supposed to go to me. Did they try to contact you? You're not renewing tofu. I haven't subbed the tofu myself. Everything's been gift sub. I'll tune in to watch a few like ROM hack levels and stuff, but I haven't really like watched that much in a while. And I only watch Mario. If you play something else, I kind of don't really watch it. But like now, like I said, the LTTP rando community and like Foul and Knack, like there's a lot of small streamers now that I just watch. I almost have like a streamer to watch like any time of day that I need to. I probably won't watch anymore. Yeah, I mean, I tune in if like he's the only one on doing something that I, like Mario or something. Because like a lot of the variety games out there, I try not to watch too much because I'm gonna play them myself eventually. But I'm trying not to do day one releases because like a lot of people do day one releases now, so like no one really will tune into my stream because it's like so far at the bottom and stuff. So I try to wait a while before playing like newer games. Some of them I just can't wait for. He was mean to Knack, so fuck him. That's crazy. I mean, he can be mean in general. He has his days, but I wonder, what did he say to Knack? What did Knack try to do?
But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness. Sin Eaters are drawn to the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. From what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist.
Pays on Tunic? Yeah, I'm not surprised.
In the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
A lot of forgot what Tunic was. Like, so when the game came out, they're like, "What's even this?" And some people were like, "Yo, it's the Fox Link," and they're like, "Oh yeah!" Like we got like trailers for that game like 4 years ago. It's finally coming out. Hopefully, it's really good for how long it's been in development. It looks like Link's Awakening. I don't know. The graphics are a little not Link's Awakening to me.
I have a feeling Yormul might have something to say about any concerted action we take.
You liked him being mean, but not to your Mac. Yeah. Nah, it's definitely different when it hits your friends, but when he's just like banning random people in chat, it's funny because there's a lot of dumbasses that kind of deserve it.
In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience.
But he was rude about how small the raid was. See, that's why I don't raid bigger streamers, because I feel like they don't really appreciate it. Like, I try to stay with people that are in my same like viewer count normally, because they, you know, they get all like super appreciative, they get thankful, you know. It feels good to help a smaller streamer out than to just like, I can understand trying to host a bigger one hoping that he'll host you in return to get all those viewers, but it's like never gonna happen.
He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the warriors.
And I think like most people are just trying to get bigger themselves, so they just like will try to raid, you know, bigger people. Carl raided once.
All other considerations must be set aside if we are to
Did he?
the eighth.
Carl Sagan raided Salty. See, but Carl is a very different breed. That guy never gets mad at anything. He takes all the torture in the world and is still a happy person. Like, I don't know how he does what he does. Yeah. A lot of people say Andy can says some harsh things too sometimes. Or like if you raid him while he's like in a serious event or a race or something, like he's not really too happy about it. So I was like, oh. A lot of people are two-faced and it sucks. You watched Tofu nearly full time for months. I've always been more of a Barb vs. King, but even Barb has now, you know, he gets kind of upset very easily, and I understand the chats that they have nowadays are a mess. Like sometimes you just want to play the game, you know, and the people don't let you. But I mean, still though.
Your uncertainty is understandable in the circumstances.
Like right now,
Detailed explanations.
I'm small enough to where like I can handle everything that's going on in chat. I read all the messages, but like if I ever get a little bigger, like it's definitely gonna be kind of overwhelming. It's something to get used to. I'm gonna feel bad like if like my friends are in the chat and I miss something they say to me or something like that. Like if I could just get Twitch, like streaming on Twitch to just like pay my bills, I don't care about growing any further than that. I just want to stay home and, you know, stream to my friends and stuff.
This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially.
Laser seems much nicer, but I still don't watch any of them too much anymore. Yeah, they're just getting up there where it's hard to like keep up, or
Now, let
you know,
us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains a normal ascendancy.
I'll watch them if I'm just like lurking, but if I want to chat with somebody or ask questions, I definitely go to like a smaller place.
Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source.
And I don't know, my thing is just like I kind of like, I don't know, I just try to make people laugh. I'll say some weird dumb shit. Sometimes I'm even worried that I might get banned or Twitch might like go TOS on me, but I just try to make people laugh. I just, you know, just say stupid shit all the time. Alright, you going to sleep, Vinny? Alright, I'll see you later, man. You have a good night.
Such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds.
Like sometimes, like I'll be a dick, but I try to be a funny dick. I'm trying not to not be like too serious. But you gotta crack jokes every once in a while. I just try to do it to everybody, so it's not like I'm calling out anybody specific.
At the same time, the element which held
And I want it back. I want you guys to make fun of me too.
energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
So the worlds are just being consumed.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting conditions for a rejoin. It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Northrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky.
I do like games that like are trying to get a balance of light and dark. So like bad guys being like light is weird, but I do enjoy that sometimes.
Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told.
I just like still confused. Like I am the Warrior of Light and the Warrior of Dark is out there, and I forgot what was going on with him because we did see a lot of cutscenes with him when we got to this expansion.
Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements. They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Oh, they're being raided by Vol3.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
My lord.
Pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
Yeah, I get to fight. It's only been like an hour. We're just walking around a castle or a palace. Hallminster Switch is in the north of Lakeland, so we had best make haste with our preparations. That's the only thing about this game too. Like, this game is like, the creators of this lore and stuff, they do whatever they want. There is no like, an hour fighting, an hour of walking, an hour of fighting, there's like no pattern. They just, however they need to tell a story, they will do it, which is good. Because the story is very interesting. I do think sometimes they need to do more of a balance though. In fact, meet me outside the Crystarium at the crossroads northwest of the Ascension Gate, And I shall lead you there myself. But the game is like nowhere near predictable. I can never like predict anything that's gonna happen in this game. I can't go there. It's right here. Nope. I'm in tune to that too. I've done some Moogle delivery quests too. I don't even know what that is. Moogle delivery quests? What do you got to do for those? I can't remember if I've done any of those. I need to walk out the city gates from the left side. Okay. I've definitely skipped a whole lot. Like, there's still a lot for me to learn about this game. Like I said, I just been trying to level. Dang, no mounts in this big town either. They should allow mounts, I think, in the cities. They're like some of the biggest zones, and walking is like so dreadful. Oh yeah, I liked this place. This place was really pretty. Vinny loved this place too, because he loves purple. He's missing now. '67 west. Oh shit, it's right next to me. I am going west. Oh, it's up there. I feel like I had to somehow walk past this. I hope I didn't. North. Okay. I mean, there's a lot to this zone. I don't think I've actually done much here yet, anyway. All set. If we follow this road north, we will arrive at the northern staging point. The village itself lies not far beyond quickly now. Black chocobo. Oh yeah, I disabled the mount music. I was like, why don't I have mount music anymore? I forgot I disabled it because I was like, I wanted to listen to the new Shadowbringers tunes and stuff. I'll probably turn that back on in a little while. Some of the mount music's pretty good. Have I tuned? No. Do 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 do. 226 northwest. All right, so let's go north, and then I gotta go like this way a little bit. Probably now. Oh, I see it. Oh, there's a cliff. I wonder how they decided on the the positioning of these currents? They just throw them randomly, or what? Whoops. I can see them having a map on the wall of the zone, and they just like throw darts. And they're like, oh, yep, ether current there. Sounds pretty good. 807 west. I don't think I'm getting the next ether current anytime soon. At least not now. There's no like player. There's no players around me at all. I haven't seen a single player, I don't think, since we've been logged in. Pretty strange. Holminster switch is past these gates and through the woods. 'Tis not exactly a great neighbor to the Crystarium, but as we occupy this same region, we have built up something of a cooperative relationship. What can we expect inside, Captain? The town is beset by a swarm unlike any we've seen in recent years. We did our best to evacuate the villagers, but as many as half remain. Judging by the number of eaters present, we have a good reason to believe that a light warden leads the attack. How convenient, it seems we'll have our chance to slay a warden sooner than we expected. One does not simply slay a warden. Has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? They hold more light inside them than all of the underlings put together. It can be struck down, aye, but its essence won't dissipate. Like the weaker kind, vile ether will billow outwards and envelop the nearest living being, a reckoned young swordswoman perhaps, and turn her into a brand new warden. Oh, the shit just travels to anybody, huh? Well, you can leave that particular conjury to us. I must ask that the guard stand down and allow us to engage this leader of eaters alone. Concentrating on the survivors. We must save every life we can. But what if... Understood, my lord. As a captain of the guard, however, I will not watch you brave such danger without an escort from our ranks. I insist that I go with you. Very well, then. Our warden slaying party shall include myself, the Leveliers, Captain Lina, and last but not least, me. Yep. A formidable group indeed. Into Holminster we go. Once we reach the Light Warden, do not hold back. We strike to kill. That is a dungeon. A solo dungeon? Okay. I think it just said solo dungeon, but I'm not sure. What is this? What are those markings? Forming a party to enter home. Oh, you can form the party with them. I see. I mean, if I could get an actual party, I would do that. I don't mind playing with people. Oops. "15-minute wait time. That is a while." I forgot. It's because we get insta queues with you, Jackie, because you're a tank, and people need those all the time. That's why it's always instant. There's a very it's not a very populated role. So now I gotta wait forever. And I should just, and all my other side quests are like dungeon quests too. I'm kind of like stuck. I guess I'll just try to do this one while I wait. There's another blue plus quest. Level 10. I got so much old stuff I still gotta complete. I only have one alliance raid thing, and those things are weird. Those like dungeons are weird. I've only done like that thing once. It's weird when there's like 40 people walking around. Wait, this is the chocobo place, right? This is how you like feed your chocobo and stuff. Yep. I think this is the quest to do chocobo racing. Yeah, chocobo racing. Look, I just learned chocobo racing. Don't judge me. Chocobo raising is now available. To begin raising your trusty companion, you must first stable him. Chocobo stables can be purchased and placed outside free company and private estates. One chocobo stable can... You gotta go to Saucer for that. I've been to Saucer a couple times. I think I just registered my chocobo to be able to chocobo race, but I don't think I've ever done one. While a chocobo is stabled, select train to increase its experience. After the training is complete, do not forget to give a chocobo a reward for his hard work. Depending on the type of reward the bird is given, his progress may dramatically change. Continue feeding your chocobo a snack of vibrant vegetables or fruits will cause him to grow feathers of a different color. Oh, that's awesome. This might be why your chocobo is a higher level than mine. I don't know if this helps get its experience up a lot quicker, because I have never done it. And I try to have my chocobo out like anytime I play. I've never really had him sit in the side, like sit in my backpack or whatever he sits in it. You just do the training? I should go look at the training. So let's see, where's companion? Yeah, he's rank 7. He is gaining experience though, just very slowly. Oh, never mind, it's already. That was actually pretty fast. Alright, new dungeon. I know none of the fights. We're just gonna go in and try to learn on the spot. That is how I play. The guy's got a dunce cap on. Alright, dance with this guy. I forgot what class that is. Ninja, maybe? He's doing the whole, like, ninja run thing. Oh, we can use this too. Oh, he's just running. I guess... That's a big enemy. That guy is just still running. See, now when it comes to like dungeons like this for you, I don't know how much you could actually pull without dying. I haven't really gotten to figure that out yet, so I would just like pull mobs slowly when you play. Like a couple minions here and there, not the whole dungeon. That's like scary stuff, and healers usually get mad about it. But he seemed to be okay. I don't even know what class this guy is. The big X. Is that Marauder? Is that your class? You get a shield, don't you? Usually. Well, he's dying hardcore. I think I'm gonna like pop this, try and stop him from dying. Get out of that circle. See, the reason I chose Dancer... Oh, you do not have a shield? Oh. Are you supposed to? Or you use a two-handed big weapon? Two-handed X? Oh, okay. It makes sense, though. I see you as the type to have the biggest sword ever. I do not know what to do with those balls. I'm just gonna stay away from them. Oh, okay. It's, they're just dodgeable, I guess. Here. Lost my mouse. There we go. I used to have a rotation, but I kind of forgot what it like how I used to run it. But I had it so like dance steps would come off cooldown like around the same time, and my crit buff. I'll go on this square. Thank you. I think we're now we go. Earthly Dominance. I don't know what that is, but it's I see it drop on the floor. I don't know if that's the fight or the class. Someone's class dropping that stuff. I'm gonna go over here. I don't like that these balls are right next to us. Oh god, where do we go? Run! Oh, I had a way to build up the fan points. I forgot what exactly you have to do for it too. Get threefold fan points. I gotta like reread some of my moves and try to remember. Hey, that's actually for me too. Need that. He's almost dead. Uh-oh. Run! Run! Come back. Kite him. Kite him. My tank pulled too much and died like a dumbass. Alright, we did it. Oh shit. Run! Oh, I don't want to hit it because I'm going to damage it and it's going to pull at me. Okay. See, people are just so impatient. I don't know why they like try to pull the whole dungeon. This is definitely not necessary. I need to look at this one. This is it's all nearby enemies. 115. Okay, so 5 is definitely the one I want to use for AoE. Hey, I got the hat. All right. Oops. Okay, 6. I don't know what's going on and what symbol that is above me. Do I need to be close to him? I have red and he's got blue. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to do a combo, get a 6, a 9, and then a 7. Yeah. And that's how you spend your threefold fan points. Stack on me. Okay. I understand that. Oh. Alright, so I have 3 ball. Oh, it's just the order of his targets. So I think you just kind of want to be spread out, I'm assuming. So he doesn't like hit the same player more than once. That would be my guess for that mechanic. I need to look at 3 grants 50. Okay, also 140 to all. Oh, stat. Kill it before it goes off. Cool. Pass. Need. Was it earring? Sure. Whoa, get out. Let me see. Let's see. 3 does a single target. 4 does all. Okay, so 4 is AOE. 3 is single. Gotcha. They changed a lot of my abilities from, I think, from the last time I played. I remember, because a lot of my abilities used to do like a lot of damage to the first target, and then it would be nerfed to the other ones afterwards. But now it just says does its flat damage amount to everything, which seems pretty cool. I think that's a buff. Oh no, I used the wrong move. Crap, I just used a really strong attack. I'm probably not gonna have for the boss now. Ah. Hobbit, you're loud. Hey, everyone's passing on the gear, I guess. They don't need it. Well, that's a big upgrade of boots. Give me those. I have like a whole new gear set waiting for me after this dungeon. So this is a warden? How? Oh, everyone skipped the cutscene. I'm like, how did everyone get ahead of me? Oh no, I just used the stupid... I just healed by accident. And this is a big pizza that I'm noticing here on the ground. Ow. That roar hurt. My tech step is almost ready. We need to spread out, I guess, as far as possible. Yeah. Oh, there's a minion. Or a chain. Oh, he's chained. Shit. Hurry up, get it off him. I'm gonna run to the other people here. That looks like an insta-dead if you're in there. Shit. Whoa! That was fast. I thought I dodged it. Okay. Is this stacking? Did we stack on this? Looks okay, I think so. That was a lot of arrows. Don't know what the other 6 arrows meant. The stacking arrow I'm familiar with. Ow. Oh, he's throwing a tantrum over here. Are we running in circles? Oh, looks like it. This is why strafing is important. Yeah. Exact reason. On me again? Run! He's almost dead! Oh, I thought he was gonna die before you tagged. It's okay, I didn't die. I only messed up the mechanic twice, that's all. Nice! It always like amazed me like what people can come up with for like monsters in video games. Like where did this begin? You are far too good for me. I mean I played MMOs for a long time. I have a lot of like experience, that's all. It just takes a little bit of experience and actually knowing what the indicators mean. I'm sure I did some stuff wrong in that fight, but yeah, you have 6 weeks worth. That's a big difference. I have years. Like World of Warcraft had similar stuff, so this game is just more prettier, and I think the indicators are definitely better. Like this is a good game to start your MMO career with. All right, I need to go look at all the gear that I obtained, I guess. How do you open your wardrobe? Oh, yeah, like that. All right, I think I got a hat. Equip. Oh my god, it's an actual like top hat. Weird. Oh god. I'm becoming one of the Joker looking chicks. Mac wants you to be able to call mechanics on his salvage raids. You should. We need to get you there so you can do that. Just shout out in his Discord or something. I mean, it's good learning too. If you're watching and you're able to tell when he needs to move or get the fuck out of the way or something. Or go to a specific location. Level 71 earrings. This is level 70, but mine are blue. 65, 64. How come doesn't show like if it's better or not? Is it alt? No. 69, 67, 73. Wait, these are... It says Dancer on them. I like the crit. I don't know if I want to ditch my earrings and lose crit. Do 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 do. All right. We are fancy. We just became like the Monopoly Man, but a girl version. We're like the masked. I don't know if I want to keep the hat showable. I'm not too much of a fan.
It's releasing its ether. Fall back. watch us. Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw.
That will not be necessary, Captain.
Didn't Fran show herself in this game from FF12? I think I remember Fran being around at some point. That was a cool Easter egg.
Sir, the eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor. But now we have a way to contain that corruption. The blessing of light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you.
Are we gonna restore the 7 lights that were like consumed? Is that my objective right now? No, I'm just gonna absorb it. I thought if this happened, that's how you like start your journey as becoming a Sin Eater. Like it's not a good thing. At least I just have the power to quell it or something.
Behold, the monster's power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
Oh, cool. Also, my controller scheme, like my control scheme, I mean, works for me, but it's very different than a lot of people's. I'll explain after. Because I know Knack, like, uses his keyboard for, like, all his abilities. I don't use my keyboard for abilities at all.
Sunless. The warrior of darkness has come.
Is that what I think it is?
The night sky, as it should be.
Who are you people? You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true. My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment?
Is that Thancred?
For the one possessed of her blessing.
No, there's no way.
For you.
I don't know. This guy's voice sounds familiar, but I can't say who it is.
You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains. even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion.
Like, he reminds me of Alphino in a lot of ways. Like, I don't know if he's like a future Alphino or what.
For the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But, be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will. I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed, but for the present, I beg you stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the wardens and restore darkness to the first.
Hey, the dark's back there. I will become the warrior you need. It sounds like a glorious adventure. It seems I have no choice but to fight. I'll become the warrior you need.
On behalf of the first, I offer you my deepest thanks.
I understand there is much at stake here, Exarch, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
I love that you're doing Crystal Tower stuff, and I'm still doing Crystal Tower stuff.
There are things which we can ill afford to lose. And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll. Despite appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin Eater is defeated.
Come then, my warriors of darkness. Let us gather the surviving villagers and make our way back to the Crystarium.
Alright. Yep, I gotta get rid of the elements art. I look more serious without it. It looks goofy. How quickly you have justified my oh, so I was gonna say, so the way I play MMOs, where's my webcam? This one? Yeah. So I have a mouse. Oops. I can't see it now. Hang on. My cord is actually caught on something too. So I don't know if you can see it, but my mouse has like 12 buttons on it. So all my moves are in my thumb over here. And then I just use like, I hold shift and push these two to get my other bar and controls. So I have like 36 moves just on my mouse. Knack uses that too? Oh, okay, yeah. They're super useful if you play mouse and keyboard. He sounds like he's a clicker though on his keyboard. Like I thought he had a mechanical keyboard. That's what it sounds like to me. But yeah, they're definitely like handy for MMOs. I learned to use one on WoW and I like can't go back. Like I use it for everything. So many lives saved in the sky itself heralds your success. A single victory in a larger struggle, perhaps, but a momentous one nonetheless. Oh, I leveled up. Nice. Oh, okay. It sounds like a mechanical one, but maybe he just slams his keys when he's trying to do certain things to hurry up, panic mode. You can enlist NPC companions to revisit completed instances by opening the trust interface located. So what does that do anyway? Why would you want to send people to older dungeons? That's weird. They need to explain that more. Now, as for how we proceed from here. The villagers we evacuated earlier have arrived safely in the Crystarium. They seem to be accepting their situation for the moment. Most folk are far too distracted by the sky to worry about wounds or lost homes. They whisper and wonder if the Warrior of Darkness has come. 'Tis to be expected. Cosmos, I must ask a favor of you. Would you be so kind as to conceal your involvement in this endeavor for the time being? Seeing the light recede from Lakeland is a momentous occasion, and many will be swept up in the maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Should you come forth as a legendary warrior of darkness, I fear that no matter how good your intentions, such an appearance would throw the city into disarray. I find myself in agreement with the Exarch, although my concerns are more focused on Yulmore. It may be best if you maintain a low profile until we see how Vothri responds to all this. My thanks. Though we cannot freely celebrate your success, pray allow your heart to be buoyed by the joy of our citizens. A joy you surely brought into being. I think that's buoyed. It just looks weird. And I must ask the same discretion of you, Captain. 'Tis my intention to share with our people the tale of the great warrior who stood in defiance of the Sin Eaters. This unnamed champion defeated the Light Warden and has since departed for parts unknown, yes? As you wish, my lord. Your penchant for mystery is nothing new, and I will encourage folk not to question this either. Although I expect to be told the whole truth of it one day, about all of you. With that settled, I shall return to the Crystarium and make an address to the people. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits, and to think you'll not even need to shutter the windows to enjoy a dark, peaceful night's sleep. The sky is so bright already. What is he talking about? That nighttime lasted 2 minutes. I must stay behind and coordinate the evacuation of the remaining survivors. And I hesitate to ask after all you've done here today, but could I ask you to pass on a message on your way to the Pendants? Please let Braggy know that we're bringing in a number of injured and that any restoratives in the markets needs to be reserved for the infirmary. We should start making our own way back to the Crystarium. Slowly, mind you. It wouldn't do to arrive too soon after the Exarch. I'm staying behind as well. There's something I need to check on in Holminster. We already went through the village top to bottom, LSA. We should all take the chance to rest, you included. I knew one of those eaters, and I can't rest now. Not now. I forgot. Alice was like trying to she was feeling useless for a while. You had to she wanted to find some kind of use. I forgot if we've figured it out. I mean, she's always been useful, but she just always wants to do more. So please, I wish to be left alone for a while. That means you as well, Cosmos. I shall be cross if you try and follow me. I promise to find you later when I feel myself again. Yeah, I think she's still messed up. Just you and me then, shall we? I don't want my chocobo to despawn. Alright. So we're probably just teleporting back, right? Yeah. Do they use the razors, or are they doing Corsairs? I don't know if there's any other mice besides those two companies that look like that. Cause I used to use a razor at Naga at first, but those ones break. I've had this one for like years now. It's been pretty good. You've barely seen Ellie say so far? Yeah. She'll be more important. I think. When did she like really start coming around? I think she started coming around towards the end of Heaven's Ward, maybe. Stormblood, she was there the whole time. Well, the Crystarium seems relatively ordered, wouldn't you say? The Exarch's speech must have been reassuring to hear. On the contrary, there is something jubilant in the air. I have a feeling this night won't be quite as peaceful as our hooded friend predicted. I think I shall take a brief stroll around the town before retiring to my chambers. Once you discharge your duty to Braggy, I suggest you do the same. Sleep well, Cosmos. I hope untroubled dreams find you and Elise both. Oh yeah, can't mount here. Too braggy. Alright, what can I do for you? Looking to buy a lantern like every other stumbling soul in the city. I see. Well, Captain Lina can rest assured that any potions I spot coming in will set aside for the wounded. Hang on a moment. If you're carrying messages for the guard, does that mean you were there then? The Battle of the Home Minister. A stalwart lass like you might want to pay a visit to the Wandering Stairs. Make herself known. I'm sure Glenard can introduce you to some interesting opportunities. I think I'm supposed to lay low, actually. I kind of wish I could do like better voice acting, but there's so many characters and I don't have like, I don't know how to do accents or anything like that. I used to watch Bowie the Hero play this in some RPGs because he's got some like fantastic voice acting skills. Scylla, more beer for the table too. And a couple of pints of mead for table 3 while you're at it. Coming right up. Sorry, we're rushed off your feet. We're rushed off our feet today. Miss, can I get you anything? Drinks are on the house. Oh, that Braggy has a twisted sense of humor. Yeah, to think he'd send you to me at a time like this. The first real night in near 100 years as folk are all riled up and then some. What's more, there was the eater business at Home Minister Switch. They say a light warden was destroyed without a damn trace, and it was the warrior of darkness who did the deed. I really must apologize for Glenard. He's been almost as rowdy as our customers, and that's no small feat. A lot of our regulars are bounty hunters, you see. They mostly go after eaters, and the rumor of the warrior's appearance was the spark to their kindling. You know the weak eaters are drawn to the strong ones, right? Aye. They swarm like angry bees around a queen. You need look no further than Home Minister for proof of that. But attacks on that scale don't happen every day. Praise the blessed shadow. No, the more common threats, all the strays. No one knows why, but every now and again an eater will leave the pack to prowl alone. Those are the ones you run into on the road if your luck is foul. They're a danger to everyone, so the settlement council puts bounties on their heads, and our bar here is the convenient place for hunters to gather and share information. Seems a few of them were inspired by a warden slaying even more than most. These are the types who have their sights set on an absolute worst of the strays, a class of eaters that have been dubbed the cardinal virtues. The virtues showed up out of nowhere about 3 summers ago, and when historians heard the descriptions given by survivors, well, apparently they share an appearance with the villains who caused the flood. And if that doesn't send a chill down your spine, they're also reported to be as tough as light wardens, not the kind of prey you can take down single-handed. Our virtue hunters had all but given up, but knowing the warrior of darkness is out there has lit the fire in their bellies. Just look at them. That human Hume over there with the oversized sword is grandson. He's in it for revenge. Wants to recruit a comrade in arms as tenacious as he is. The Mistel lad is Lurik. Don't be fooled by those dewy cheeks. He's as hard a hunter as they come. He just lost a partner and seems to be on the lookout for a new one. That's Serig. Serig? Yeah, I think Serig is the word there. Word is he seeks an expert in magecraft to help fight the virtue he's after. This is like a VV. Last we have Glot. Dwarf and Drunkard both wanted to join forces with a healer and only a healer. Something about needing a mentor's wisdom. I've seen my share of competent veterans, and you have that look about you. Maybe you should introduce yourself to one of our hunters. Who knows? Together, you might even collect the bounty of a cardinal virtue. Now, there's a grand idea. Imagine the prestige my bar... Yeah, imagine the prestige my bar would earn if we boosted the patronage of a successful virtual hunter. I have gained access to role quests. A separate quest line and story is now available for tank, DPS, and ranged and healer roles. In order to reach the final stages of the Shadowbringer's main scenario, you must complete at least one of these quest lines. Speak with Virtue Hunter at Wandering Stairs to accept a quest offer. Uh-oh.